evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the RosterSlam II draft show. And our funky little music.
It's gone.
It's gone. Yeah, it's all gone now. Colour change. Yeah, I'm impressed that worked. I managed to program all that to a button. This is all the same scenes. I've done nothing different. The only thing that I should also do is change the colour background, I guess.
Yeah, you should.
Maybe I'll do that. But welcome in. We're getting ready to draft a series of matches to create our second annual RosterSlam pay-per-view. We've got a pay-per-view to put together. Orange. Can we do an orange out of this? Yellow? Doesn't do orange very well. Maybe blue is the best I'm going to get. Should I try blue?
I think, try. That's better.
Yeah, let's do blue.
Do blue. Just do blue.
Like a magic colour change. There we go.
There we
Bit
go.
Of blue. I need to change this to yellow.
There you go.
To white.
Yeah, you do that.
Yeah, yellow. There you go. There you go. A bit of live colour changing right in front of your eyes. Yes.
Oh,
so I'll stop faffing around with colours now and actually tell you what we're here to do. This is the second annual RosterSlam event. RosterSlam is a fantasy pay-per-view event put together by us using matches from wrestling's past. So we did originally RosterMania last year and RosterSlam last year. We had RosterMania 2 in March. We had the King of the Roster a couple of months ago as well. And now we're here for RosterSlam 2. We've put together some pretty fantastic shows so far, it has to be said. But now we need to top that a little bit.
Yes.
So, the choices of matches are as follows. We're going to put together a card that consists of the following kinds of match. Opening contest is a lower/mid card championship match. That can be a WWE European Championship match, WCW television title, ECW television title, TNA X Division, WWE Hardcore, WWE 24/7. A lot of choice there. Second match is a light heavyweight championship match, or just a light championship. WWE Cruiserweight, WCW Cruiserweight, WWE Light Heavyweight Championship, or NXT Cruiserweight Championship. A lot of choice there. There will be 3 non-title matches on the card. It can be any company, any match style, but there are no titles allowed in the matches. No championships can be on the line. We're going to have a tag team championship match. Any tag team championship, any company, ever. We're going to have a women's championship match. WWE Women's Championship, the old style one. WWE Divas Championship. The Raw and SmackDown Women's Championship. The AEW Women's World Championship. NXT Women's Championship. Or TNA Knockouts Championship. And I suppose the NXT UK Women's Championship as well. Yeah. We haven't explicitly listed it, but I'd be fine with it. We added it for the first time for RosterMania 2. It carries over to this. We can have an extreme/hardcore/cinematic match. Any company, any match style, as long as it's extreme, hardcore, cinematic. No titles allowed. A mid-card championship match can be WWE Intercontinental Championship, WWE or WCW United States Championship, AEW TNT Championship, NXT North American Championship, or WWE UK Championship. We're putting that as a mid-card rather than a world title, the WWE UK Championship. And then finally, our main event will obviously be a World Championship match. WWE title, WCW title, WWE World title, WWE Universal title, WWE Undisputed title, AEW World, NXT, or TNA/Impact Wrestling World Heavyweight Championship. So those are our criteria. I have come armed with a list of matches that I think should be on this card. Dan, you have come armed with a list of matches that you think should be on this card, and we will determine which of us gets to populate the slot based on the toss of a coin, and that is the coin right there in Dan's hand. That is the coin.
The coin that is determined. That is determined fate of all of our fantasy.
It has, hasn't it? Yeah,
reviews.
yeah.
This coin is legendary.
The very same.
It is legendary.
And if you're hanging about in the chat and you do have any ideas as we go along, you want to influence our choices, by all means drop them in the chat. We can choose to go with your idea or flat out ignore you. It's up to us, really. The power is in our hands.
Just so you know,
Mm-hmm.
that is you. That's Jez, everyone.
Oh, your camera's frozen at the best time, obviously.
Right, yeah, so that's you. That's Jez.
Right.
And that's me. You probably can't tell the difference.
Yeah, you can. You can see it pretty well.
Yep. That's me.
I've got more detail on my side.
I'm more of a shield.
Yeah.
A crown on top.
Sierra Hotel India Echo Lima Delta Shield.
Dun it. Right.
Right.
What are we determining first? It's the
we're kicking off with our lower/mid card championship section.
Wait. Okay, so ready?
Hold on one moment.
Hold on.
I did wonder if this would happen. I had not anticipated a raid of the RosterSlam draft show. So we're half black and white and half not, but okay, deal with it. Ooh. Welcome in, Flat Cat Football. Thank you very much for the raid. Hope you are doing well. Much appreciated. What have you been streaming today? Doing a bit of the football? The name would suggest you've probably been doing some football. Yeah. But do let us know what you've been doing. And I don't think I've got any mods here, so I'll have to do the shout out myself. Do go and check out.
While you're doing that,
yeah,
I'm going to flip the coin.
Go for it.
It is.
Wasn't the best flip, Dan, but okay.
I got flip. Hey.
It's you. Okay. Right.
Hey.
Well, while you mull over your choice quickly, I'm just going to catch up people that have joined via the Flat Cap folks who have been watching some football indeed. This is a little special that we're doing. This is the RosterSlam II draft show. Alongside the big WWE pay-per-views, we put together our own fantasy pay-per-view using the matches from wrestling past. So we're going to put together a card and watch it as if it is a full event and do a review of it like it's a real pay-per-view. So we've just got started. This is the first match. Dan won the toss. And now our first match is...
It is WrestleMania 17. It is Raven versus Kane versus Big Show, the Hardcore Championship.
Okay.
Yeah.
I can dig that. I think that was in my list last time. I don't know why it wasn't in my shortlist this time, but that's a good one. Yeah.
There you go.
But,
okay.
We didn't have it previously. I did wonder why it wasn't in my list, but I've got the list of previous matches. We haven't had it before, so there you go. That's a good start.
Oh, what are we flipping for next?
Next up is our light championship match. Cruiserweights and light heavyweight titles, that kind of thing.
It is you.
Oh, thank God for that. I don't think I'd ever won one of these light ones before. I've had this list for so many different shows. Forever. And I've been trying to get this match in for ages. Probably not what people would expect. My selection is for the WWF Light Heavyweight Championship. It's Dean Milenko versus Crash Holly from Sunday Night Heat on March 18th, 2001.
Nice.
Now, I assume this is on the WWE Network. If not, I'm going to have to dig out my DVD and send you the match. I've got it. I've definitely got it.
Yeah.
But I would assume it's on the Light Heavyweight Championship.
I'm sure it'll be on
the
YouTube
WWE Network.
somewhere.
Yeah. Thank you, Flat Cap folks, for the follows. Much appreciated. I'm edging my way closer to 500. My goal is to reach 500 by my birthday on Saturday, so may not make that, but
Yeah.
Thanks to your contributions, I'm getting closer. Thank you.
So
Right.
what's next?
Next up, we're going to do a non-title match, our first of three.
Non-title. Let me get them lined up ready. Okay. So, here we go.
That was a better toss. Good job.
That was a better toss. It is me.
It is you. Okay.
Okay, what one should I pick?
You may not get another opportunity. There are 3 non-title matches, but you may not win the toss the next 2 times.
I'm going to go for a bit of an extreme sort of match.
Yeah? You're not going to save it for the extreme/cinematic section?
Yeah, I might do actually. Stuff that. I'm going to go for a tag team match actually.
All right.
It is The Shield versus the Wyatt family.
Oh.
That's the Elimination Chamber 2014.
Nice.
Yeah.
I have no memory of that match whatsoever, so I'll enjoy going back and watching that one again.
There we go.
I assume I watched it at the time. I've watched everything for the last 25 or so years, but I have no memory of that at all.
Okay.
Cool.
Oh, what's next?
Let's stick in the same theme. Let's do the Tag Team Championship match.
Tag team. Is you.
Okay. I've got 2 here, so what direction shall I go in? Yeah, no, this match needs to be there. Right. My choice is from Impact Wrestling.
Right.
Then known as TNA Wrestling.
Oh, yeah.
From Slammiversary 2006 for the TNA Tag Team Championships. It's America's Most Wanted versus AJ Styles and Christopher Daniels. Now, it's probably a good time to mention, because we'd forgotten until this point, that we can't feature people on a card twice.
Yes.
So, already we've eliminated a fair chunk of people here. In you picking the Shield versus the Wyatts, you've eliminated a couple of my matches, actually. Yeah, we were discussing before we went live, like, whether some of my things would be scuppered by choices that Dan makes. And I'm like, nah, this person won't be. He won't pick this person. But yeah, many of my mid-card title choices included Luke Harper, so now they're gone. Thanks for that. I really didn't think you'd put Luke Harper in a match before we got to there, but there you go.
Right.
So yeah, but that also means that there's no Rollins, no Ambrose, no Reigns.
Yeah.
You've really kind of raised the gamut there. Let's have another non-title match.
Have a non-title.
Get that coin tossed.
Let me get it. It is you.
It is me. John Cena versus literally anyone. He has fought a few people. Right. Do I do John Cena versus literally anyone? No, I don't.
Thank God.
I've got a short list of 4, and they're all fantastic. Which one do I want to put in?
One that doesn't scupper any of my choices. Because I got very few.
I might scupper my own choice, to be honest. Yeah. Okay, 2 of mine scupper. Well, most of mine scupper my main event, but screw it. Here we go. I am selecting from WWE No Way Out 2001, the 3 Stages of Hell match between Stone Cold Steve Austin and Triple H.
I had that.
Did you have that one in there? There you go.
Yeah.
That has been in my list since we first started doing these fantasy shows. That's been in there for 2 years.
I had that down.
Great match. Yes. Looking forward to seeing it again. There you go. But
Anyway,
it does mean
what's...
no Austin or Triple H in the
God.
World Championship match. So
Okay, it's okay. Right, what's next?
let's have the Women's Championship match next.
Okay. It is me.
Okay. Interested to see
Right.
where you go here and whether you
So-
pick the same one as me.
I'm actually going to NXT UK.
Oh. Okay.
NXT UK Takeover Blackpool.
Oh. Who is it? I think I know this one.
Hayley Ray versus
Oh.
Tony Storm versus Piper Niven.
Oh. I don't remember that much.
Oh.
Not
What are you
what I thought it
thinking?
was going to be. Didn't we have Tony Storm and Rhea Ripley at a takeover? Oh, it was Takeover Cardiff, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Who was that? Kaylee Ray versus
Tony Storm
Tony Storm.
versus Piper Niven.
Dewdrop.
Dewdrop.
You say her name.
So no, Dewdrop. Hold on.
Take that last dewdrop of cider.
Okay.
All right, cool.
What's next?
I mean, I had an Impact Wrestling match from last year in my shortlist, but I'll save that.
Save it. What are we doing next?
Next, it is our third and final non-title match.
Righty ho. As I fling it against my face. Is you.
Right, now it turns to not destroying my main event, because otherwise I've got a problem. Yeah, right.
God.
Do I want that one or that one? That one. No, don't put him in there. Yeah, right. No, yeah. This is difficult. Right. Our third non-title match comes from the last ever episode of WCW Monday Night Nitro.
Okay.
And features the Nature Boy Ric Flair. Woo!
Ooh.
That young up and coming rising star that was recently released by WWE.
Yeah.
Against the Icon Sting.
Ah, yes. Cool.
It's quite a good mix of non-title matches, actually. I like that.
Yeah.
You've done quite well there.
What's next?
Next is our mid-card title.
Okay. Oh. Is me.
It's you. I feel like you either do a fantastic coin toss or a terrible coin toss. There's no middle ground.
I'm never middle ground. It's either good or bad.
Yeah.
So, we'll do that one. This one is for the NXT North America Championship.
Okay.
And it is at TakeOver New Orleans. It is a match which is EC3 versus Killian Dane versus Adam Cole versus Rick Ocquette versus Lars Sullivan versus Velveteen Dream.
It was the first one, wasn't it?
Yes. April 7th, 2018.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I like that because you weren't scuppering my World Championship match with any of those guys, to be fair. It's weird to look at that list now and like the only person that's made it to the main roster is Ricochet.
Okay.
And the only person that's still alive, contract-wise, for the rest of them is Adam Cole, and only for another week.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
I don't know.
It's nuts.
Right.
Okay.
Next.
Extreme / cinematic / hardcore match.
Me.
You. Okay, that's fine. You're probably going to pick something that's on my list anyway, knowing what you like.
So this one, the Hell in a Cell match,
The Hell in a Cell match.
is Undertaker versus Mankind.
Yeah, that's on my list.
King of the Ring, 1998.
Cracking pre-main event to have. Lovely.
Yeah. Play.
Didn't even need to type that out. Could just bold my own selection. Very nice.
Okay.
And finally, it's main event time.
Main event.
Who is Hell in a Cell, and why do they get their own match? That's always been the question. Nearly 30 years later, we still can't answer it, mate.
Somebody did that. They sent a message to a person called Helena Cell and said, "I loved it when Undertaker threw Mankind off you."
Yeah, I love those.
All right, and the main
World
event
title
is. Ooh.
Okay. Now there is only one choice.
Christ.
One choice. Literally, actually, because all of my other choices have been scuppered by having previous people in other matches. So, as Future Wolfington put it in the chat, it is John Cena versus literally anyone. Or in this case, it's John Cena versus CM Punk from WWE Money in the Bank 2011.
That's the one I had.
Which just celebrated its 10-year anniversary. This iconic moment.
It's literally the one I had.
The only one you had?
Well, no, I had another one, but I scuppered it when I put the Undertaker match in.
Yeah. Fair enough.
So this was the only other one, and I was like, "Oh, I hope I get this." And then it's like, "Nope, I didn't." Oh God.
Well, my other choices. One had Stone Cold in it, so I scuppered myself there. I scuppered myself on both of them. Stone Cold in one and Sting in another. So.
Oh.
Yeah. So when we come to the roster series in November, I'm going to have to do some more research, get some more classic wrestling in, and remind myself of some of the fantastic matches. But hey, it's not the roster series yet. It's RosterSlam. And the card for RosterSlam II is as follows. Kicking things off with a hardcore championship match. Raven versus Kane versus The Big Show from WrestleMania 17. The WWF Light Heavyweight Championship will be on the line as Dean Milenko defends against Crash Holly from Sunday Night Heat, March 18th, 2001. Then we enter 3 stages of hell. The best 2 out of 3 falls as Stone Cold Steve Austin takes on Triple H in an epic grudge match from WWF No Way Out 2001. Then, the TNA Tag Team Championships are on the line. America's Most Wanted defend against AJ Styles and Christopher Daniels from Slammiversary 2006. Then, it's the end of an era as Ric Flair and Sting face off in a non-title match on the final Monday Night Nitro. The Women's Championship, the NXT UK Women's Championship, is on the line as Kaylee Ray defends. Can't remember. She must have been the champion then. Maybe she won it then. Somebody defends the Women's Championship as Kaylee Ray takes on Toni Storm and Piper Niven in a triple threat match from NXT UK TakeOver Blackpool 2, probably. Wasn't the first one.
One of them.
TakeOver Blackpool 2. Then in our third and final non-title match, the Shield will take on the Wyatt family from Elimination Chamber 2014. For the NXT North American Championship, the inaugural NXT North American Championship, EC3, Killian Dane, Adam Cole, Ricochet, Lars Sullivan and the Velveteen Dream will all vie to become the first champion from TakeOver New Orleans in 2018. Then we enter Hell in a Cell. From King of the Ring 1998, it is the Hell in a Cell match. Undertaker versus Mankind. And I will say to you, Dan, watch this match and then watch the 2 Undertaker Broken Skull sessions.
Okay.
For conversation about this match. Come armed with that. You got a fortnight. Make it so.
All right.
And then in the main event, John Cena will attempt to save the WWE Championship from CM Punk, who will leave with the WWE Championship if he wins. From Money in the Bank 2001, it's John Cena versus CM Punk to close out RosterSlam 2.
Gosh.
And RosterSlam 2, the review show, will take place on the night of SummerSlam, which is, checks calendar, Saturday, August the 21st, a week from Saturday. That show will take place at 8 p.m. UK time, right here on this channel, twitch.tv/The Jez Show, available elsewhere. Afterwards, podcast form or on my YouTube channel. And then not you, you've got to sleep because you've got work the next day. But, I'm going to be sidecasting, watching along with SummerSlam as it airs live. I'm going to do my first live watch along of SummerSlam.
If I didn't have to be up at 6:30 the next morning, I would be there.
It's going to be the latest I've stayed up in a very long time, since at least before my child was born. My child's nearly 4 now, so it's been a while. I may fall asleep on my laptop, and but I'm going to be joined by Yolfather and potentially some other people as well. So you can guarantee that we're probably going to break into some JR and King commentary at some point, like we did with the karate, the Olympic karate.
Oh dear,
that was a lot of fun. So join us for RosterSlam. Join us for the SummerSlam watch along, and you can also join us next week on the main roster. Things are going to look a little bit different for me because I'm away on holiday, but I'm still doing my show. Still doing the show.
Doing his show. He's doing it.
But you'll have somewhere in Wales behind me instead.
Wales.
Yeah. Maybe I'll do the whole show in a Welsh accent.
Valley. We literally sat in a valley.
I'll try and find a mountain. Try and find a room with a mountain in the background. Some sheep, something like that. Yeah. So
rain.
Much more to come from us. Thank you very much for joining us for both shows tonight, Main Roster and the RosterSlam Draft Show. I've been Jez.
Up and down.
And we'll see you soon. Bye bye. Stick around for a raid. See you later.